Hello. Hello. Hi, Jane. Let me get rid of this. Hi. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
What's up?
hey.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday or
Hi,
happy,
Jody.
happy Sunday. You
You're
know,
scaring me.
I'm scaring you.
Yeah,
No,
I know you.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm I'm stress eating boiled peanuts here.
Boiled peanuts. I don't think I've
Hmm.
ever had. I'm drinking ginger ale out of a coffee cup. You don't get any more white trash than that.
Uh,
So, how's everybody? Oh, there's Jody. I'm gonna bring her up. Let's see. There's Jody.
oh, yay.
What y'all
Hey,
doing?
Jody.
happy
Hi.
Sunday, Jody.
Happy Sunday. I had to come up and talk to you all because I'm a bundle of nerves.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. So, girl, I've just been having a bad 3 days. I've been eating myself stupid. I'm off my diet. I don't know what my problem is. And then, of course, without getting too in depth with the looming election, I feel like I'm just like a nervous wreck. I'm just, either way, I think this country is going to melt down. So I'm nervous.
Yeah.
yeah. It's it's election day here Tuesday. So
Yeah, we did early voting already here in Texas, and then of course, everyone else, the rest of them will come out. But I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm a bundle of nerves. I guess over it.
it'll be exciting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I
It's
gotta
gonna.
stop eating. I gotta stop eating.
I've been eating like crazy too. Don't feel bad.
Me
I've been
too.
I've been eating shit for like 3 days. I had a Whopper the other day and like a breakfast sandwich, bagel with like bacon and egg and cheese. And last night I had tacos from Sam's Club. So I've been like, it feels good though. It does. It's like good for the soul. You gotta fill up once in a while. You know.
Well, tomorrow I think is gonna be get back on track day because I'm feeling tired and like I'm cranky. 'Cause I
Yeah.
how that goes.
Yeah. You gotta eat. Gotta eat. But yeah.
Gotta eat good. When you eat bad,
Oh yeah,
guilt.
I'm a mess. I'm an emotional mess when I eat bad.
Mm-hmm. Me
I'm
too.
I'm in a digestional mess when I eat bad. Like that Whopper, oh my God. It was like it
The
was
wop-
torture. It was torture on my what do you call it, my intestinal system. It was just like, oh man, I wish I didn't ever ate that. But
oh yeah, if you're not eating fast food, yeah, and you do, your body's like, "What are you doing? Stop it."
yeah, but it's got to be done. It must be done. Every once in a while, it's got to be
Yeah,
done.
yeah, shake up the system a little bit. That's good. Yeah, you got to do that once in a while.
You gotta like, you gotta like remind yourself of how shitty that food treats you. It's like it's it's
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
it's like a reminder. It's like a reminder to your digestive system. It's like, remember this?
yeah. That's self talk of, oh, it's not so bad, and then you do it, you're like, no, it is that bad.
Oh, it tastes good at first, but oh boy, after that, it's like you're paying for it.
Oh yeah.
But
So what's going on with you guys? Anything new? Anything exciting to get my mind off of insanity?
not
I wish.
same old. You going into
Not
your next? You going into your next house there, Jody? I heard your car beep.
Yep, I am. I only have 2 houses right now, so I'm like in heaven.
Wow. 7 o'clock and only 2 houses. You're good.
I'm telling you. But everyone, hold on 1 second.
Oh, wait, it's only 6 o'clock for Jody, right?
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock, but it's dark already. I'm like,
That 1 hour back screwed me up big time because I keep looking at the clock on my microwave and my stove, and I'm like, what? 8 o'clock? But then I look at like my computer. I'm like, oh, it's only 7 o'clock. So
That's tonight, isn't it? That's not till tonight.
No, it was last night.
yeah, we turned them back at midnight last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. This is Sunday, not Saturday.
Yep.
Mhm.
I
Oh, I'm
know.
a day behind.
The kids have off tomorrow and Tuesday for election, so I'm all screwed up because it's like 4 days everyone's home. I'm not used to it.
They're off. They're off for election.
Well, they don't really call it. You know how everybody's very PC these days. They don't actually say you're off for election. They call it a teacher in-service work day.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And then they're actually off for the election tomorrow on Tuesday.
As I know, where I go to vote is a school. It's an elementary school. So
Same.
yep, it's either a fire station or a school, pretty much. This year it's going to be a elementary school where I went to school to 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Oh, is it weird going back to vote there where you went to school?
Yeah, it's like wow, everything looks so much smaller.
Yeah. It's true, right? Oh my gosh.
I just wish they had the cafeteria open. I want to go get some of that pizza.
The food isn't as good as it was back in the day.
I don't know. We had good food. We had good food in our elementary school.
Yeah, now what they do is even when I go to visit Joshua, like I used to let him get lunch and then I don't know, like now they give you like the information on it. I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
It's like
Now it has to be healthy.
But it's not even but here's the thing. They say that it's healthy, but then you look at the calories and all the crap in there and you're like, this isn't healthy. They're just giving them small portions of unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to spend the money to get really quality food,
Nope. And did you know, like we, our district, there's, I mean, it's a pretty like average, like middle class, area. And they said that this year, this is the highest debt for lunches, student lunches. They're like already $37,000 in debt where kids can't afford.
Wonder
Oh,
why.
God. How much is a school lunch, Jody? Do you know? It used to be, I know, the highest. I think when I graduated high school, I think it was $1.45 for a lunch.
Last I paid was 50 cents. We lost her. Did we lose her?
She might be busy. I don't know. Oh, she's back, I think. She was just doing something. Yeah, but our lunches weren't bad. I mean, you couldn't go to Wendy's or McDonald's and get a lunch for $1.45.
We had different lunch options available. We had a hot line and a cold line.
My mom's lunches sucked. I hated it when my mom used to make lunches for us because I'd put it in my bag and you get all squished, and like you go to eat, you got your tuna fish sandwich, it's all like mushed down and falling apart and shit. And I was like, no, this sucks. It's not what I want. It's not. I want a hot lunch. And she's like, well, you're gonna eat what I send you, and that's it.
I very seldom got lunch. My mom didn't put money out for any of us, maybe just my little brother. So I very seldom got lunch.
Right.
Hey, sorry.
It's all right.
I don't know. What happened to my picture?
I don't know.
Where'd you go?
Well, I have this annoying friend who's just like, she's very annoying. And like, she always calls me, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with it tonight.
You're gonna deal with us though, right?
Yeah, I'd rather talk to you guys any day of the week. I
Well,
mean,
now,
she's like a complete narcissist. All she does is talk about herself, and then she'll be like, I literally don't get one word in a 90-minute conversation. I can actually put her
Oh,
on mute. I can actually put her on mute and walk away, and I'll come back and she's still talking and doesn't even know that I'm gone.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
husband can't stand her. He's like, why do you even pick up the friggin' phone? I'm like, I don't know. I feel bad.
Then your voicemail will be filled up and nobody will be able to leave you a message. She talked your voicemail for 2 hours.
I'm telling you, she could literally have a conversation with the wall and not and still have the same conversation she has with me.
wow.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, people
I
like
don't,
that suck. I can't stand it.
I don't
And
get that.
She never calls to say, how are you? What's going on in your life? Like nothing. It's like, this happened to me and that, I'm like, oh boy.
They don't let you get a word in. You can't get a word in. You can't even stop them. It's like you try talking with cell phones. I know it's like with cell phones, it's different than landlines, because they could keep talking. As long as they're talking, they're not going to hear what you're saying. So they just keep talking and talking and talking. And you just pray that there's going to be like a 2-second intermission between sentences. So you can say, hey, hold on.
Do I do that to you, Spaceman?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you tell me if I do.
No, I would. I'd tell you.
You're like, shut the hell up, Jane.
No.
Every time now I think of your name or I see Space Chats, it's playing in the back of my head. you know the original movie Space Jam?
I never saw that. Michael Jordan was in it. I never saw that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the song though? Welcome. How did it go? It was like it's like welcome to the Space Jam. Now I have that in my head. It's funny every time I think about it.
I have to listen to that.
Yeah. It was like a hip hop group that came out with that song. I can't think of the name of it either. It's like
I'll find it. Hold on. Let me find it.
I haven't seen that for a long time.
Yeah, they tried to remake it, but you can never you just can't remake. I mean, for heaven's sake, it was Michael Jordan, and they tried to put LeBron James in there. I'm like, no.
Oh,
Welcome to the Space Jam.
It was Quad City Quad City DJs.
Quad City DJs, yes.
Then they had that song, Bell Bottom. It's like bell bottoms or apple bottom jeans and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I remember
with
that
the
song.
pearls.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was them.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Catchy tune there.
That was big back in like the 2000s. I remember hearing that all the time because I used to drive a lot at night, and I hear that song. I'm like, bell bottom jeans, blah 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 blah.
It's hard to believe that was 24 years ago. That makes me feel old.
It's not really my type of music, but if it's a catchy beat, it's.
Yeah. I guess because we watched it so much. I think I was a nanny during that time, and like they loved Space Jam with Michael Jordan because like he was big in the 90s.
Yes.
Oh my God, I was a nanny too.
You were?
Yeah, when I was 18.
Oh my gosh! So I nannied for this family. He was a divorced dad with 2 kids, and I was like 20. I needed a place to live. I didn't have any place to live. I had just broken up with my boyfriend of 11 years. And we lived together. And so I took a job with a divorced dad, and Kyle was 3 and Christopher was 7. And I think I was, what was I, maybe 23 at the time when I took the job, 24. And I was there for 7 years, which I didn't realize I'd be there that long, but it was a tough situation, and I really loved the kids, and the dad was amazing too.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice to see you.
Who?
Let it be. She's in the chat. She's a friend of mine. Yeah, she's really cool.
Oh, hi,
She's
let it be.
She's in Texas too.
Oh yeah, we're in Texas. I can't. Why can't I see the chat? That annoys me.
Go down and hit more and then go to comments.
Oh, hold on. Chat with everybody in studio.
No,
Yeah.
that studio,
God.
that's just us, I think.
Oh, okay. Hold on. See, I can't go touching buttons, Jane. I messed something up already.
Nice to see you. Let it be. Thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you.
Are,
How's everything?
are you on Android, Jody?
No, Apple
Hi, Tim.
recordings
Oh,
can't.
Tim's in here. Let me bring him up
Do you have
here.
a more
I
button?
Yeah, I see comments now.
Okay.
Hey everyone,
Hi, Tim.
how are you all?
I'm good, Tim. How you doing? Oh, bye, Tim. What the hell happened? We lost Jody too.
Oh,
I was going
shit.
to say we lost
Hi,
Jody.
Tim. What are you doing, spaceman? Wipe them out both out in one swipe or what?
I don't know. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up here. Sorry.
I can't eat any more peanuts. They're salty. Okay, so tell us about your friend. Let it be. Let it be. I love the name. I love the song.
Yeah, she's really cool. I met her. I met her on TikTok. You know, because I pretty much my thing on TikTok is I share music. You know, and we met there a while back, and she's really into her. You know, she's into her music too, and she like goes to a lot of concerts, and she makes awesome videos. You know, really good videos of the concerts she goes to, and you know, we chit chat back and forth, and I know she's in Texas, right? And you know, she's a real nice lady. She's like our age, you know, and I don't know. She got 5 daughters, right? 5 daughters. How about that?
Wow.
You can come up if you want.
Yeah. Come on up. We're regular people.
Yeah, if you want to come up, you come up. No big deal, you know. If not, that's all right. Oh, 3 daughters. Sorry. 3 daughters. Okay. One grandson.
Ooh. Is your name B?
That was my fault, y'all.
Hi, Tim.
Let It Be. That's a great Beatles song. I love it.
It's probably my favorite Beatles song. That and oh, what's the other one?
Imagine.
That's a John Lennon song.
Well, yeah.
I liked my favorite Beatles albums were like the White Album. I like Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Um, oh, Revolver was a good Beatles album I liked. Oh, she's watching her. Yeah, I'll tell you. She's watching her grandson,
Okay.
but she is really super cool. I love her. She's a nice lady. Very nice.
Cool. Yeah, welcome. Glad you're here.
Yep.
For sure. We need some more estrogen in here.
I'm not sure if she's close to Jody or not. I can't remember where she said she was from. Maybe Arlington? I'm not sure.
Wow.
No, it's a big state.
Yep.
Becca never stays long. She took off.
Rockwall. Close to Rockwall. Okay. I don't. I don't know Texas that well, but
Becca deserted us, Jody. She doesn't like us.
Jody, you know where Rockwall is? Jody is she comes in here a lot too. She lives in Texas and she's got a dog sitting business there, Liz. I think her name's Liz, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to call you that or not, but I just did. So you can spank me later, I guess. It's East Texas. Okay.
I'm nothing, so I got nothing to tell you about me.
Oh, okay, Jody. North Texas. 2 hours away. Okay. All right. All good. Okay, cool.
So we have North Texas and East, right?
So she's closer to the Gulf. Gulf of Mexico. Is that what it's called? Gulf of Mexico? Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, I think it is. My mind is.
DRS.
Gulf of Mexico. That's right, though. Right?
Yep.
Oh, she's back. She'll come back. Don't worry. She probably had something she had to do.
Who?
Becca. Yeah, Liz, it's like we're a small little tight crew here. You know, it's not like a huge channel, but we all get along. You know, it's a nice little tight family we got here. So you're always welcome to stop in and
Oh, yeah.
shoot the shit with us.
Absolutely.
You know,
Definitely. We adopt you. We adopt you right now.
Absolutely.
The hair of the dog is my business. Oh, the hair of the dog.
That's cute.
That
This
is.
isn't that that's a Nazareth song, isn't it? Hair
Yep.
of the dog.
That's super cute name.
It is.
It's catchy, you know.
Yep.
Very.
So yeah, it's early Sunday, 7:22. My God, it seems later than that, but like I said, that time change kind of screwed me up a little bit. I don't know.
Right. It almost
Right.
made me late for church this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I forgot all about it.
Jody says, here we go. Okay, here we go.
I'm in the dark.
Has anyone seen any good movies lately?
Mm,
I'll start off. I haven't seen this movie lately, but it's one that's been in my mind. I want to see again. It's called The Scanner Darkly. And it's got Keanu Reeves and Robert Downey Jr., Woody Harrelson, Winona Ryder, bunch of good people. It's like a really strange movie, but I think you guys would enjoy it. It's a good movie. It's like, you know, it's like Keanu Reeves is like a cop. He's working or a fed or something. He's working for the government and, you know, trying to find out where this certain drug is coming from. It all takes place like in the future and stuff. It's really strange. It's a good movie, but it's weird because when you see it, it's not like the people are real. It's like all like animated, you know. I don't want to say animated like a cartoon, but it's just like the whole movie is like it's like these people are just, it's cartoonish kind of, it's hard to explain, but they use graphics to make it look like a cartoon kind of, I guess. But you can tell by looking at the people that it's really them. It's a really cool movie. I highly recommend it. It's very I don't know. It's out there, really. I mean, you got to watch it twice, but it's really a super cool movie.
Wow.
Jody, is that fire ants, Jody? They're nasty.
Do you see fire ants?
That's what we call fire ants. She said red ants. Red ants are fire ants.
Yep.
That's so weird. I had a dream about fire ants last night.
Well,
They were
Jody just
they are crawling on my sink, I'm like, where the hell these things come from? And I'm like trying to kill them and they keep coming back. My dreams are like totally my dreams are like totally whacked out. I have the strangest dreams, really. I wish I could remember most of them.
Well, you're not the only one.
Notebook and write them down when I wake up in the morning. That would be interesting.
Right.
Then you guys would really be like, oh, this guy's out of his mind.
yeah, I don't even worry about them.
Weird dreams, though. I've had some pretty weird ones.
I don't know why we get them. It's like all I can chalk it up to is like there's a certain part of our brain that kicks in when we're sleeping.
I think mine was a lot to do with my childhood, though.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I've been having a lot of dreams about my grandma's house. That's kind of weird, and yeah, you're right, Tim. I do get a lot of childhood dreams. That and high school dreams are weird. Like I can't figure out my combination and I want to go home. And I can't get into my locker to get my keys and my coat and all my stuff. So I always end up like walking home.
I noticed that a lot of my dreams were I guess due to the fact that I felt pretty much neglected as a child. My dad was working constantly, trying to keep the bills paid and a roof over our heads and stuff. And Mom, she was out doing whatever she, was doing. And I mean, I felt as if I did not have.
Thanks a lot of B. We'll see you back later if you want.
Nice to meet you too, hon.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tim, but she's leaving. I just wanted to say bye to her.
No, that's fine.
Thanks for stopping in. Come on in anytime you want. Anytime. You're always welcome here.
Like I said, I think mine was a lot to do with my feeling neglected and stuff as a child also.
Right.
I think mine are just because I'm weird.
Honey, you can't be weirder than I am. I'm pretty out there.
I think we're all weird. I think we all have this weirdness to us, It's just like
I'm pretty out there.
If you're not weird, then you're kind of boring. I think weird people are like really interesting and fun to talk to. It's like I don't know what a not weird person is like. It's just like kind of dry.
Right?
They might be like dry and like no humor.
Right?
They don't understand weird things.
I'm way more normal now. I'm way more settled and calm now that I'm older. But my younger days, I always stood out very different. Was very very different. I didn't fit into any category. I was like hippie woman. I just didn't go with the flow. I was a free spirit.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
No, I didn't never want it. Well, you can ask Spaceman. I don't want to do anything that's popular or anything that
Right.
go with the status quo, nothing like that.
Yeah, I think I've kind of changed too. Like back in high school, I was like a mixed pot. I was like a little bit of everything in me. I think that's why I like got along with people, because I could like talk to somebody and like we would kind of be on the same level drift, and it doesn't matter if I'm out back smoking a cigarette with the stoners or talking to some like real geek about music or something, or talking to a jock about music or sports or something. It seemed like I had a variety of friends, and that's just the way I was. I was like interested in so many things, and I liked I like talking to people, and I don't know. I guess I was blessed with that, because I wasn't negative. I wasn't like against anything, and I just enjoyed hanging out with people, and it got even better like towards like senior year and stuff. And we used to all get together, and it just everybody mixed together. Like I said, I know I've said this before, but I mean, it's just like there was no negativity in our high school. We all got along pretty good, and I was just like, I was like the guy. I was like Ferris Bueller. I got along with everybody. It's like.
Yep.
If there's a party on the weekend, they were going to see me there, and we're all talking music or sports or whatever. And I don't know, that's just kind of like how I am right now on YouTube. I get on here, I can talk to everybody about anything. It doesn't matter if it's music, sports, politics, religion. I mean, bring it up. I'll talk to you about it. I don't care. It's like it's something to do, and it's fun to make friends and see what other people's interests are and what their feelings are on certain things, or hear their opinions. It's just I'm not like I'm not one of these people that's going to talk over you. I'm a good listener. I like to listen. I really like listening to people talk. It's like it's cool. So that's me in a nutshell. Like it or leave it,
Yep.
Me and Jane got a lot in common. She's very interesting, and we have some very interesting, conversations and stuff. And I'm glad to have Jane as a friend. We talk quite a bit, and it's really it's cool. It's cool to have all you guys here. Just it's something for us to do, get together and just kind of like share our opinions and our stories. And that's what this is about. It's not about negativity. It's about what can we bring to the table, what can we talk about. I mean, what interests you? It might interest me too. If I don't know about it, I don't know about it unless somebody brings it up. It's like
Well, I think one of the reasons why I'm the way that I am is because there's so much negativity in the world that you don't really know how to act, because everybody is so negative. And that's the way that I was brought up. My mom, so to speak, was always negative. And me, I could not stand being negative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
My mom was the same way. I couldn't sit down with my mom and have a conversation about music, movies, anything, sex, the world, anything.
Yeah.
She was just like, she would block everything out. All she cared about was her job and how the
Mhm.
house looked and if there was enough money in the bank. You know, it's just like it's all she give a shit about. You know, my dad was
Yep.
different. My dad was a lot different. He was more like me and my sister, you know. He didn't worry about that kind of shit. He came home and like, hey, let's you know, like on Friday nights we get me and my sister would get together. My dad, we sit downstairs, watch a movie, watch our shows and stuff, and you know, he really made it fun for us. You know, he brought home the first VCR and we watched movies, and he had a stereo. You know, he exposed us to music and taught us about music, and you know, he talked about his life as a child, and
Yeah.
you know, he really was a good person, you know. And my mother wasn't like that. She was just a closed book. She didn't want to hear
Mhm.
anything. She didn't give a shit what you wanted to say. I mean, as you know, the only thing she cared about was bitching. You know, as long as that
Yep.
report card came home and it was, you know, good enough to her, then she would leave you alone. You know what I mean? It was just like
Yeah.
it was horrible. It was not a good childhood, but
Right.
thank God for my father. He was really cool guy. He was almost like, you know, instead of a father, he was almost like another brother to me and my sister. You know, he was like really down to earth, and
Yeah.
you know, he would take us out in his car and play the music that we like to hear, and we'd go out to eat and go fishing and do things, and you know, it was like that was a real dad. I
Yeah.
really, it was he was really cool. And I feel bad that he took a lot of abuse from my mom, but you know,
Well, see, that's the thing with me. I mean, you know, I don't really know how it is now, but I do know that in well, before I moved out, mom would always stay in the living room or the family room, and dad would always stay in the bedroom. You know, so I mean, it was like they were two totally different people.
right, like roommates.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, that happens.
it
That's a
does.
thing.
It does happen. I mean, it's
Uh,
sad to say that it does, but it does.
yeah,
you
it's all
know.
good.
I mean, they did a lot. They did do a lot of good things for us when we were kids. I mean, I can't say that it was horrible growing up, but I'll just say like the bad times outnumbered the good times. That's all I'm gonna say. That's like
Yeah,
a lot of arguing, a lot of
yep,
stupid arguing that didn't need to happen. And
yep,
thank God my mom worked at a hospital because we never had to see her. She was always at work, and my dad would come home and you know he'd cook us dinner, and we could listen to music and laugh and have a good time. But God, when mom came home, oh, that shit had to end. You know, it's like
yep, yep,
party, the party's over.
yep.
Uh, my dad just wouldn't stand up. Very rarely did my dad stand up to my mom. He just he tried to avoid uh
Conflict.
you know conflict or confrontation, you know,
Yep,
whatever you want to call it. And
yep.
he did
That's
it
the
for
exact
us.
way my dad was.
After a while, what I think he stayed with us till me and my sister were pretty much grown up. Then he's like, "Fuck this! I'm out of here. This is the end of it. I'm done. I'm leaving." And you know, I couldn't disagree with him. You know, like there's things I wanted to say, but I was like, you know, Dad, just go. If that makes you happy, then go. You know, you raised us good. You know, you you were good to us, and if you think you got something better going, then just go and enjoy your life. You know, and I couldn't. He paid his dues basically with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I was like, fuck it. Let him do what he wants. He's still a young man. When he left my mom, I think he was like 42, 43. You know, he's still young, and you know, and he lived his life, and my mom, you know, she lived her life, and I think they're both happier that way. And you know, God bless them. You know, it's like some people are just not meant to be together. I guess. I mean, I learned that firsthand.
Well, see, Dad, my mom and Dad, well, we grew up Catholic, and
So did we. We grew up Catholic.
Catholics believed that
It was death till death do you part.
really, honey,
The hell's that?
That's
What the
Tim's
hell is
phone.
that? Tim's phone?
Think so.
It's not mine.
Wasn't not mine. I think it might have booted him.
No, he's still here.
He's frozen though.
Tim?
He might be on the way out. I'll just watch him here a minute. We'll find out. Usually what happens when someone calls, it might interrupt the connection.
Right.
He'll be back.
I'm back.
Oh, he back.
Oh,
Yep.
we didn't lose you.
But you know, my mom and dad were very, very strict Catholics. Very strict. So it was like till death do you part, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
Which I think if you want the truth of the matter, I think that hurt me and my brother both in a lot of ways.
Of course. You know, that type of shit is you're gonna absorb it, and you're gonna, like, you know, it hurts you. It does.
Yeah.
It hurt me. It hurt my sister. You know, and but you know, now we're growing up. We're both growing up. We see it. We don't talk about it, but we know. You know, it's like it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of families go through that too. So it's like, you know, it's just like something you just got to work through. You know, some people get therapy or whatever, but to me, I was stubborn. You know, she just, you know, we both kind of like just grew up, and we realized, you know, this is a bad situation. You don't want to be in it. And, you know, and
Well, see, that's like me. I mean, you know, we asked my mom several times to go to family therapy because we all knew that we needed it. Now, it was like we were willing, she wasn't ready. You know, she'd be ready, me and the rest of the family wouldn't be, you know, so it was like we were butting heads, you know, and it never did work.
right, yeah, some people, you know, my mother would never do that either. She's like very stubborn woman, and it's like it's her way or the highway. You know, it's like,
Yep.
you know, you can't, not, and it's not going to do you any good to go to therapy if you're so hard headed that you're not going to, like, open your mind up and just, like,
Exactly.
you know, and accept, like, your you know, whatever you're doing is wrong. It's not going to help you. It's you're wasting your
Right.
money, wasting your time.
Yep.
You got to go in there with an open mind, say, yeah, I screwed up, but
Right.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would have helped my parents. I really don't. I think they just need to get far away from each other. I mean, they had their good years. Don't get me wrong. They
Right.
had, they had their good years, but I mean, it just got to a point where it was just nonstop nitpicking, and
Mm-hmm.
like
Well, see, mom and dad, like I was telling you here a little while ago, I mean, mom and dad had their 50th wedding anniversary, and why in the world did they do it? I have no idea. Because clearly they were not happy. You could tell that they have not been happy for years. So it's like, what are you doing? Are you all just putting on a show?
Well,
mean-
sometimes you can love each other. You can love each other a whole lot and still not get along the way you need to get along. It's just a really weird thing. It's hard to understand why people are
it's
like that, but
it's like a struggle. You struggle every single day, and yeah, you make it 50 years. Okay, we're gonna celebrate your struggle for 50 years or whatever. But
Yep.
I mean, I have seen actual people. I've seen people that are happy, and they've been together for 50 plus years, and then there is no signs of, struggle or unhappiness. It's like, God bless them, it's like they truly are happy together, and it's just some people just aren't, and when you see that struggle, it's like, why are you struggling? I mean, why can't you just go your separate ways? A lot of it has to do with, and I understand like money and children are involved and stuff like that. It's you know, it's
yeah.
it's it's really a hard situation. It's a tough situation to be in. It really is. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, I'll be
Yeah,
back.
sometimes
I'm going to take care of this problem real quick, so I'll be right back.
all right.
okay. Somebody wants you bad.
I know, right?
Someone's calling them, say, Tim, you want $1 million? You gotta answer his fucking phone.
Oh yeah, take that call right now. Call them back right now.
Ugh. Well, my back's feeling a little bit better. But it does hurt when I lay down in bed. But I think it's definitely whatever it was. I think it's healing. It's just like
That's good.
I think it was just like a pulled muscle or something. But I'm old as dirt, so you gotta expect these things. um, and my mom stopped over tonight, brought me my salsa. She's like, "This has been rolling around in the backseat of my car. I got it for you." And she's so funny. She came in, she's like in her pajamas. She's like, "Well, you said you want." I go, "Mom, you didn't have to bring it tonight." She's like, "Well, I was bored. Didn't have nothing to do." I was like, so I felt like I had to go to gas station, get some cigarettes, and I had to, do this and do that because I'm not going to have my car tomorrow because my car's going in the shop for God knows what. I have no idea, but she's like, I just want to drop off your salsa. So I'm like, oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, it's good. It's like a chipotle. It's like a chipotle. I don't know. I've never seen it before. It's like a chipotle salsa. It's really good. I was working on that earlier. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. But hi, Jody. Jody's back.
Hey, Jody.
Back again.
Jody's back.
Tell a
Oh,
friend.
uh-oh. Jody had to get something for the ants. Those ants are serious now. Fire ants. They're nasty.
Oh my God. I remember we used to live next to when we were little, very little kids. We used to live next to a graveyard, okay? And they had those, those little mausoleums or whatever they are, the little houses where they bury people in them. They put
Mhm.
they're like little houses. Me and my sister used to crawl on those things, okay? And we're sitting there, and she's like, "What's this?" I'm looking down. The place, the whole roof was covered in these fire ants. These red ants crawling around. I'm like, I don't know, and we just started like kicking them and stuff. And we told my mom, she's like, "You gotta stay off of that. Those are bad news." Fire ants. They're red. They're little tiny
Mhm.
dots.
Oh yeah.
Slim Shady. Marshall Mathers, Jody.
All right, I'm back.
That was quick.
Yeah, I had to take care of a little issue that
Problem.
I was having with my girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Did you tell her you're the man?
well, hopefully. I hope.
This is how it is. I'm the man, and you the woman. And I'm going to say this, whether you like it or not, this is how it is. Look at Jane. She's like, I didn't hear that.
I heard it.
I'm not like that. No, I'm just joking around.
You just play that on the internet, right?
I yeah. I play the gangster, but deep down I'm like, yes, honey, what would you like? Oh, would you like that? Oh, okay, well, we're gonna do that. It's like, sure. What time do you want me to get up? Do you want to go out for breakfast? Do you want to like do this? I said, oh, sure, we can go visit your mom. Sure. Yeah.
Wait,
You
Jane,
just
are you
played the
buying
Miss
into
Claus.
this?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, honey. Yeah,
No, I'm not.
You need new brakes on your car? I'll just bring her up. I'll jack it up and have it done in a jiffy. Don't worry, sweetheart. You don't worry. You just bring it up and you come on over here and you plop yourself on the couch and watch Hallmark Channel or whatever. And I'll take care of your car and I'll wash it and I'll vacuum it out for you and it'll be all set. Don't you worry. It's all good.
I know better. I know better.
I was trained well.
I know you. You're really like, get me a beer and a sandwich, bitch. Ham sandwich now.
Absolutely.
No. I make my own food sometimes. I want it my
Yeah,
way.
sometimes.
Of course
Yeah,
you do, right?
I won't turn it down. I go, oh, you gonna make me a sandwich? Okay. Don't forget the deli mustard and don't put that brown lettuce on there. I want like the crisp greens lettuce on there and can you cut it in triangles? I don't like it cut in half.
Oh my God. Oh, Jody, this is Littlefoot from the Land Before Time movies.
Oh, cool.
Here, turn around, Littlefoot. Say hi. He wants to snuggle. He doesn't want to turn around. Oh, you little turd. He's like, Mommy. He just wants to snuggle. You're rotten, aren't you? I love you.
Marvin?
You're rotten. You are. Mama's boy.
Oh shit, she brought something else over for me. I forgot.
Something
Marvin,
sweet.
you gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? Go take a poopy? You gotta go take a poopy? No? Okay.
Heavy.
Oh, let me get your eye boogers. He won't let me get his eye boogers. Eye boogers? How do you
I
get
don't
those
blame
eye?
him.
He's like, no, Dad, no, no, no.
It's like, leave my boogers alone.
Ugh.
Right.
Yep, I got a good mama.
Do you ever get out and go to the store yourself?
Yeah, when she's got a migraine or she doesn't feel good, yeah. Or I'll order.
Seriously? You don't want to get
No.
out of the house and go do things?
I can't go into the gas station get a 30 pack with my cane. You know what I mean? It's like kind of hard. I mean, usually if I need a pack of cigarettes or something really bad, I'll go down. But my truck is uninspected right now. I noticed that, so I got to get that inspected.
That's it. Get on the ball.
I'm thinking about getting a new car. Actually, I'd like to. I got to get because this is like a 2004 Toyota 4Runner. It's in not bad shape, but it needs some things, and it's old. And I want to get like something 4-wheel drive. I'd like to get a 4-wheel drive van, you know, like a real van, you know, and so I can put stuff in the back of it and stuff. Pickups are nice, but I don't know. I kind of want to get a 4-wheel drive van. I had a 4-wheel drive Ford Aerostar. God, I love that thing. It was so nice in the winter. I put these like real super like duper snow tires on it. Oh, I could drive through anything. That thing was great. Something like that. That would be nice. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get something to impress anybody. I'm past that, you know. But I mean, I'd love to get a nice sports car, but that's not realistic up here. I mean, it snows a lot. They're worthless in the snow, and I don't know. I get speeding tickets with those kind of cars, so I like something like new and shiny, and it's 4-wheel drive. It's take my dog around in it and make him like put a little bed in there and stuff. And I don't know, but this has got 117,000 miles on it. It's not that great on gas. It only gets like 17 miles a gallon.
17 miles to the gallon. That's not real good gas mileage.
It's a V8. It's a 4.7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know, real small block, but it's got power. It's nice. It's a nice truck, but it doesn't have a lot of room either. Like the front seat sucks. It's like there's just not enough room for me. I'm not the smallest person, you know, and it's kind of uncomfortable. I want to get something like a little bit bigger. I don't like a GMC Savannah or something big, you know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't drive. I don't really drive a lot, so I mean, whatever. I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta,
get you out of the house.
huh?
Gotta get you out of the house.
Yeah, I will. I will. I gotta have a sale. I gotta sell some stuff. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta put on Craigslist. I got like, all this stuff I don't use. I want to put on Craigslist and have like a little sale. Just get rid of stuff. I got shit sitting around that's clogging my house up, and you gotta, but I don't want to get ripped off. That's the problem. It's like I want to make decent money, but I don't. It's weird. It's like stuff that's hard to sell, like turntables, and nobody wants to buy a turntable, stereo stuff like that. I got tons of that shit downstairs, like piled up. I'd love to have somebody come in and just take it all for like a one deal, write me a check or cash for everything. Just take it out, I don't need it, but I don't know. Tons of shit.
Okay, what's that got to do with you getting out of the house?
I don't know. I don't like leaving the house.
Why?
I don't know. There's nothing to do. What am I gonna do? I mean, there's nothing to do around here. I mean, except drive around and burn gas. I mean, unless I was like, if I have a destination, that'd be cool. Like, drive to, wherever. Drive to Arizona or drive to Florida or something. It's something like that would be cool.
I still just think everyone should get out of the house. Even like, I just love it to go to town, even to walk around Walmart or walk around somewhere. I can't stand to just sit around the house.
I do. I go to those places. I go, and I do have a driver's license. See, I have a driver's license. I won't show you my address and everything.
Don't show your license.
I got my license. But I do have my license and I can drive, but I don't know, I'm just kind of happy being in my house. I'd rather go with my mom and drive around and go with her to the stores and stuff, because then she pays for everything. If I go with my mom, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, you get that, get that." I'm like, "Well, that's more money for me." I'm such an asshole.
You are the picture of white privilege, aren't you?
Yeah. I should be like, "Mom, give me $100. I'll go with you to the store." I keep her company.
So she got to pay you for that.
If we go to a grocery store, I'll like get in one of those little scooters, so I don't have to use my cane to walk around. This is fun, I'm like, I'll beep the horn at her and stuff. It's fun.
Seriously? Oh
yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's fun, and I don't care. I mean, I love going to Walmart just to find weird things that I can't think of getting. But if I go there, I see different shit. I'm like, yeah, I need this. I need that. I'll use this. Maybe I'll play with that for a little while, But, it's hard. It's like I'm like one of these people that's got everything, It's like, I hate to say it, I'm not spoiled because I bought it all myself, but I got everything. I don't need anything. I just need food.
I hate to tell you, but you're pretty spoiled when your mom calls you and brings you your groceries and brings you fast food. I'd say that's pretty spoiled.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't ask for it. She wants to do it. I'm like, hey, okay, I'll give her money for gas and stuff once in a while. I'm like, here, Mom. She doesn't like it, but when say she's in the bathroom taking a dump, I'll put some money in her purse.
I'm just saying, if I had that, a mom, my mom's not with us anymore, but if my mom did that too, I'd probably sit at home too and just be like, "Hey, Mom, here's my list." You know what I mean? But no, I wouldn't, because I like to get out.
Well,
I don't like to sit around the house.
Yeah, my mother's different. My mother is not like everybody else's mother. Okay, my mother is different. She's a shopaholic. She loves to shop, and it saves me time of going out. It's like I'm not like the most able-bodied person to be walking around stores and stuff. So, she's
Why
like,
not?
just send me a. She'll be like, send me a list. What do you want? What do you want? This. I'm like, Mom. A lot of times I'll just tell her, just pick me up whatever whatever you think looks good. I don't care. And I know what you're saying.
I don't
Jane.
know.
I know Jane. You're
Don't lay down and give up is what I'm saying. Don't do that. If you never get out,
I'm not giving up.
but if you never get out, your mobility will just get worse. That's why I just keep moving. Don't let it happen.
My mobility is not as it hasn't changed in years. It's exactly the same as it always has. I'm just I'm just comfortable basically, like
Never surrender. Never surrender, spaceman.
I took myself to the doctors last week, and I walked in with my cane and did all my shit. I didn't need my mom. I didn't need anything. I can do it. But I just, it's not fun, but I guess I'm spoiled. She does make it easy for me. So maybe she is a problem, but I don't care. It's a problem that I love. I have a list for your mom for Christmas. Jody. Don't let her see it, because she'll probably send it to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's something else.
That's like me. I can't stand going shopping around Christmas.
I'd rather just fucking. If she didn't do that, I would just have it delivered to my house.
Exactly.
I would just order the shit right online, pay them their $10 or $15 fee, and have it delivered to my house.
Yep.
It's not be $1 million because I don't eat that much food. I mean, I just get the necessities I need, and that's it. I don't. If she wants to do it, then fine. If not, then I'll take care of it. And if there's a day that I'm bored and I have nothing to do, and I feel like getting out, I will drive down the store and get what I need. But
Not me. I would get out every day. If I could, I'd get out every day. I don't like to sit around and be idle and get depressed and all that stuff, but I can't do that every day. So
yeah. Well,
I think boredom causes depression, in other words. I really do.
In a way, Jane, you're right. It does to a certain extent.
Yeah, it does for me.
And the reason why I say that is because all of my therapists tell me, go outside, sit outside, get out of these four walls, and I do feel better whenever I do.
Mm-hmm.
How about if I just take my laptop, go in the car, go to a park, and do it live from there? Would that make you happy, Jane?
Also make sure my current home sells. That's why who you work with matters. Together with HomeLight, we help clients who
You know what I mean?
every time.
So that
Would it make you happy?
There's a nice park. There's a nice park at the top of our hill. I can sit there and do a live stream, and I mean, it'd be the same if I was sitting here. I mean, I've seen everything. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not missing the outside world. I know what's out there. I've been there. I'm 50 years old. I know what everything looks like. I'm like,
so you're not a nature lover.
I'm not missing it. I look out my window, I can see nature. I see deer and animals and squirrels and trees. I don't miss it. Maybe I'm just not like you. You know, you're a go getter. You want to get out there and see things, but I've been to Walmart. I've been to Sam's Club. I've been I've been in New York City. I've been to Canada, the Carolinas. I've seen everything. I mean, I know what's out there. I'm just
I've been there too. That's not what it's about, getting out and seeing something. It's just
even
getting
if I
out, getting a different,
yeah, I can sit on my
getting out of
desk.
your immediate home, getting out of where you're at immediately, doing something different, stimulating your brain different. Then your thoughts change, your thought patterns will change for the day.
No, they
Your
won't.
moods change.
I'll be the same
Yeah.
exact way. You could take me and put me in China, and my thought and everything's going to be the same. It's like, hi, I'm Ed. I'm in China. It's still spaceman, right? Hi.
How could your attitude stay the same if you're in a different country and you're seeing different beautiful things around you? There's no way that didn't change your attitude to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that couldn't affect anybody. That would be like so awesome to me. That's a huge thing. Any kind of little change. Like, you just got to set your mind to appreciate every little beautiful thing that's different. I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my simple little way of looking at the world, but it keeps me from being depressed, and you know what I mean?
I'm more into like accomplishing like little things like fixing something or you know organize. I like organization kind of makes me happy. I like to organize things, get things in like alphabetical order, and I'm a weirdo. I'm just happy. It's like you gotta think about it. I mean, I worked my whole life. I lived by an alarm clock. I had to like punch in every single day for how many years? It's like now all of a sudden it's like everything's easy. I can just like do what I want, sit here with my laptop, talk to you guys. It's like got my dog sitting here, and you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a simpleton, simpleton homebody. I don't know, but oh, you agree with Sweet Jane? Okay, okay. I got another one against me now. Yep.
Not against you. It's just she understands. Like, maybe it's a woman thing. We, I don't know. I don't think you guys half the time stop to appreciate the little things, like the little things that make life beautiful. You're more
What are
about like doing,
what are
I don't
what are
know,
the, what are the little things?
simple things.
Yep.
How much do you see your sunset? Do you look out and see the sunset? Do you ever?
Every day it comes up in my bedroom. I see the sun come up, and I see the sun go down in my living room picture window. It goes down. I've seen it
But
for
you
50
you
years.
see it. Do you
I
like?
seen it for 50 years. I'm not impressed.
You're not
It's
impressed by that?
it's nice. It's nice. I'll say it's beautiful. I mean, I got thousands of pictures of sunsets and sunrises, and it's just it takes a lot to really impress me. It really does. The little things,
Hi,
yes.
Lori.
Once in a while, yes, the little things are nice. I'll like, stop and smell the flowers and say hi to same.
Someday, those little things you're going to realize were the huge things. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to the point where you're way worse off. And I'm just saying, those little things are going to be huge. They're going to be so big. There's so many things you won't be able to do
When
anymore that,
when like
man,
5 minutes
like I have
like
so many.
when 5 minutes before I'm dying, I'll be like, God, I wish I could see the sunset one last time.
No,
Is that the way you're talking?
no, no. when you're there, you'll understand. When you get, I hope you never get there, but everyone will get to that place someday, some sooner than others, you know, where you will wake up one day and just realize, hey, what have I been doing? Why have I been asleep my whole life? And, you know, you're going to be fed up. You're either going to be fed up with crap and you're going to want to change, or you're going to just learn that, like, hey, life is beautiful out there and you've just let it go by and you haven't appreciated it, or both. I don't know, or maybe you won't, but I think women do tend to notice that a lot more, because truthfully, like, if we're mothers, after being a mother, you tend to really appreciate life. Not that dads don't, or you know what I mean, but it's kind of different. Once you have a baby and you hold that baby in your arms, that's when life changes.
There are certain things there are certain things I kind of miss. Like, I really miss turning wrenches, you know, working on cars and stuff. That used to really bring me a lot of pleasure. I like doing that. I was like really into just working on the cars. That was a fun thing for me. That was like, I would say that's a little thing, you know, just go out on a Saturday and just like lay in their car and, you know, change your oil and, you know, dump your oil pan and back into the little oil containers. And
But can't you still do some of that?
I can, but, you know, it's easier just to have somebody else do it because I don't care. You know, I mean, my pain and stuff, with the pain I have, it's like, what do you want? Um,
Dude, I get you about pain, but don't let, you know what I mean? That's why I say don't surrender. Don't surrender to it and give up the things you love. Don't. Live your life. Enjoy life every single day.
I do. I do mostly. I do.
But if you miss that, that's what you love. Even do it on a small scale. Get back to doing the things you love. Even if you fix something around your house. If you like being in your house, find something to fix there. Do things you love every day.
Yeah.
That'll be my goal for you. Fix
I put
something
it,
this week.
I did today. I cut up a tennis ball and stuck it on the broken the broken wheel of my chair. That didn't work too well because, you know, because I got a broken wheel. I got my new wheels coming in Wednesday, but I was like, well, I got this tennis ball. Maybe I can stick that on there because it might make it a little bit easier. But I don't know. It didn't work too good. Oh,
What? Wait, what? What is it, Jody? Zero sugar single pack. What is that?
it's
Oh, a
Lori.
Sonic, like those little single, the little powder drinks that go in the water. I'm drinking a lemonade one right now.
Those are
Welcome back,
good.
Kim.
Thank you. Those are really good.
All right, Spaceman. What's with your title? Now'd be a good time since I pissed you off.
No, now I'm not
You
getting
love.
in. Now I'm not getting into it.
Why?
Hold on. Because, well,
You know I love you.
maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Yeah. You know I love you. Just don't direct it straight to me.
I'm not directing it straight to you.
Okay.
Trying to think what was on my mind when I wrote this.
Should we be afraid?
I love you too, Lori. Thanks. Um, I don't know. It's just I try when you know how I am when I talk, either
Yeah.
in this chat or in Becca's chat. I kind of like say what's on my mind, and I know it's not always the most pleasant thing. I mean, not pleasant, but maybe not the most appropriate. Maybe I don't speak appropriately a lot. I like because I try to mix my humor in with what I'm saying, and I don't expect people to take offense to it. I try to word it in a way that is more humorous and not like offensive. But I guess somebody has taken offense to what I've said, and I'm not. I refuse to apologize, and I refuse to edit whatever I'm gonna say. Yes, I can kick it down a notch. I can do that, but it's just like when I'm in high gear, I want to like. I think I don't know. I think what I'm saying is okay, but I guess it's not. And I guess I learned my lesson. I guess what I say is not appropriate to everybody, and that's okay because we do have the freedom of speech in this country, and I refuse to be edited. I refuse to not be myself. I'm gonna be myself, and if that means that I have to keep my comments and everything on this channel, I'm gonna keep it on this channel. I won't go into any more. I won't go into chats and say what I'm gonna say because it's just if it's really that painful to people and it's like shattering their lives, then I'm like, well, whatever. It's like I'm not gonna do that, but I can do that here because this is my channel, and I think most people kind of know where I'm coming from, and it's nothing mean. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. It's basically just in comedy, I'm just trying to make people laugh. That's all. And if people don't like it, they don't have to be here, And I understand that my type of personality is not gonna be accepted in everybody's chat. I mean, some chats it is. It's okay. But in other chats, which I found out now that it's not, and I won't do it. I refuse to do that. I won't, if I do show up to someone's chat, it's gonna be just bland, bland talk. It's not gonna be anything. I'm not gonna like, you know, try to like have fun and make people laugh. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to go with the flow with what's going on in the channel, and that's it. I'm not going to make jokes. I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm just going to be, the plain Joe next door, and it's just going to be bread and water basically. I'm not doing it anymore. So,
Dude, wait, we've discussed this.
I know
and
we just yes, and this is where it's coming from.
It's only subjective here when you if you single out one certain person or something like that. I mean, like joking and laughing and whatever, that's not a problem. Like laughter's good and comedy's good, and we are wicked sarcastic people and we have fun, and that's not bad. But if you kind of personally, single out one person
How much money?
and it hurts that person's feelings because they are a certain way. Okay, the first time's a mistake or whatever, but like after that, if it's brought to someone's attention, then that's cool. You don't have to be upset about it, because if they're upset that you said it and then you're upset and you're just, you know what I mean? You're like, it's not going to get anywhere if nobody wants to work through that. People make mistakes and you can work through it, But if there's no give and take, there's no solving it, right?
Right, but if this if this person is a constant figure in the chat, then that automatically is going to blank me, right? I'm blanked.
No, you'll be fine as long as you just don't personally attack, and you know what I mean? Don't call them out with that.
I never personally attacked anybody.
No, I'm not saying attack.
Somebody that can't take sarcasm or a joke, it's like, whatever, dude. It's not like I'm sitting here tearing you apart. I'm playing with somebody, and if they're fucking too dumb to get the point, that I'm just kidding around, trying to make you laugh. If you're that soft, then it's not my problem.
No, I told you why that was.
You're a grown adult. You watch, these people are smarter than you think. They know what's going on. They understand how I'm being, but what they want to do is cry about it and be a softie and whatever. And I can't stand people like that. Softies get nowhere in this world. I'm telling you right now, you get nowhere. You need to grow up, get a little hardness, and get some thick skin, and you need to go out in the real world and see how people act. I'm sorry. If you're 19 years old hanging out with a bunch of 50-year-olds, hey, you're going to get what you get. Okay? I'm sorry. You lived the life you had. But you know what? It's nobody's problem but yours. Okay? And
no, spaceman, there's got to be a balance. We got to keep a balance here.
Bullshit, Jane. I don't agree with that one bit.
No, you can't just go through life saying, I'm going to be this way and I don't care if you like it. We got to keep a balance and be respectful all the way around. You can be who you are, but you always do have to worry about if you're going to hurt somebody, or what I mean?
I mean, what are we talking about? A 13-year-old? I mean, yeah, a 13-year-old, sure. You want to be a softie and, and protect them. I mean, he's a grown man. He's a grown man. I mean, he knows about this. He watches those movies. He watches Shameless. Okay? He watches Shameless, right? Am I correct?
Come on, we're 50. I'm 55. You're 50, and we've lived a different life.
Okay?
We've seen things that are different. We don't know about other people. Everybody has a different heart, and they have a different, what they can handle, and a different softness. We just don't know. We can't say everyone's hardened like we are. I'm not hardened. I'm a softie. So there's things you could say that could hurt me, but I know you different. You know what I mean? And I'm older, and I know how to take some of that stuff. And I would just give it back. I'd let you know if you hurt me. I have no problem telling somebody, but I'm
not here to hurt anybody.
Don't get defensive about, if a comment hurts somebody, don't be defensive and just be like, well, screw you. I'm going to say whatever the hell I want. Freedom of speech, but there's not freedom to just we got to worry about other people's feelings too. And that's what I said. If it can be worked out, we can respect each other. You can roll your eyes at me. I'm just trying to be, like the mediator here and be like, hey, I love you both. I love everybody, and I don't want anybody to fight or have hurt feelings. All right.
I'm not going to fight with anybody. I'm just saying, it's like, it's not a soft world. You cannot you cannot live soft in this world. This is a hard world, and you need to grow skin and understand that people are going to say things that you may not like, and you can't take it personally. You can't. And I never
You
said
have
I never ever intended to hurt him. Okay. I was just
no,
trying,
I know that.
I was playing around with him, and he couldn't take it, because, whatever he's got going on. But I'm saying, when I was 19, I was defensive, nobody talked shit to me. I would say right back.
That's you. Not everybody's you.
Well, look at his situation, Jane. Why is he
Well,
in the situation?
we're
I
not
mean,
going to talk about anybody's situation, because when I was 19, I was not good. I was not well. I was in a terrible situation. I was a softie, and I let anyone beat the hell out of me. Okay. So, like, you don't know what anyone's gone through.
all right. Yeah. Well, maybe I misjudged the whole situation, but I think I never attacked him. I'm just going to say it on the record. I never attacked him. I was just playing around, and he took it the wrong way. And I didn't mean it that way. I like him. He's a good guy. I made him a mod. I like him. I really do. And
Yeah, I thought it was over. I thought it was done after I talked to you, and I thought it was done and over. And
I
then,
know, right? I thought about it, and I'm like, I had my side of the story too, you know. And
yeah,
I wanted to get that out. I wanted to just say, hey, look,
why?
I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm really not. It's all just about,
Here's the problem with it. I don't know that it needed to go to YouTube with it, though. It should have be, you know
why?
what I mean?
Why he started it. He's
He
the
didn't
one that
take it to YouTube. He
he's the one that started it. I
he
didn't.
didn't take this to YouTube. He did not take this to
Well,
YouTube. I brought it.
he doesn't take anything to YouTube. He doesn't even come up on his panel and show himself, It's like, come on,
Spaceman.
dude.
That's not fair. You know
You know,
what?
he's a grown man. He can come up and talk,
No, that's not fair. People don't need to come up and have their life on the internet.
He puts it out. He does. He puts his life on the internet
No, he doesn't.
every day.
No, no, not at all. No, I mean, there's privacy has to be privacy for those who want it. You know what I mean? You can't always call people out on this. I thought it was over and done, and it's kind of upsetting. It's like,
Well, I'm done with it. I'm done. I said my thing. I'm done with it. And I have nothing against them at all. I just, I took it the wrong way, but he took it the wrong way, and I was just trying to be funny with him, kid around. But I guess I just can't kid around with certain people. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I can't treat a man like a man, I guess. I can't talk to him like I talk to you and everybody else. I mean, if I could, like, if Lori came up here and I could, said something rude to her, she would give it right back to me. You know what I mean? Like, or if I said something to him or you, but it's like, there comes a time for people to, like, just let shit roll off your shoulders,
we're all different. It comes with age too. Everybody's different. It's okay to be soft in today's world. It's better than you know what I mean? It's the hard people in this world that are causing problems. It's those people that don't care about other people, and it's the people that are just have that attitude like, screw you, I'm gonna say and do what I want to do, and I don't care if it hurts your feelings, and too bad. That's not cool. We all got to care a little bit, enough to be respectful. If someone brings it to you and they say, hey, what you said kind of hurt my feelings, and I'm going to say, hey, I'm really sorry. I love you and I never meant to do that. And I'll be careful next time. Okay. I'm not going to like, you know what I mean? There's no harm in that. I never intended to do it, and I won't do it again. And that's just what you do. You work out problems like that in life, but you don't have to like be defensive about it and bring it to the internet like that. That's not cool. I mean,
how else am I going to do it? If I had his phone number, I would call him and apologize to him in person.
No, I told you don't do anything. I would just let him know what we said, and then next time you see him, you just act cool about it, and you just don't say that stuff again. It's over and done, right? Then you don't have to worry about it. And
but I want him to see me in person and know how I feel. There's nothing wrong with that.
But you're feeling angry.
I'm not angry.
Yeah, you came on pretty angry and said, I'm going to say what I want to say, and you need to toughen up, and this is me, and if you don't like it, tough shit. So it's like,
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean,
well, I kind of have a problem with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, that's not how I operate. Like if I knew I totally hurt someone's feelings, it's like, I'm not going to come at that stance and be defensive and be like, well, tough shit. I hurt your feelings. I don't care.
Well, if that hurt,
I do care.
Okay, let's put it this way, Jane. If that hurt his feelings, what I said on the internet to him, whatever it was, I can't even remember what it was at this time. I don't think it was really that bad, but I doubt it. Maybe, something that he doesn't like lewd comments. Okay, fine. Right. Once a man gets out in the real world, do you think that they're going to experience a lot more vulgar or obscene or, just, things that are going to hurt his feelings? I mean, seriously.
Are you training him then? Is that what you're saying? Because like you basically
no, I don't have a crystal ball, okay?
But the way you just said that, you almost insinuated he's not a man. You were like, once a man. And then
I'm talking from my own experience. You get your first job, bosses are not going to talk nice to you. They're not going to be nice. If you fuck up, they're going to call you in their office. They're like, you did this wrong. You did that wrong, whatever, it goes on, you learn from your, it's just like what I said to him is nothing compared to what he's going to hear when he has to be out in the real world, working for a living, dealing with the public or whatever. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying he's taken offense to something from somebody he doesn't even know from the internet. There's just, and words, it's a text message or text, and a chat. I'm just saying people out in this world are a lot harder than me. I'm a nice guy. Okay. And people in this world are a lot harder. And if he can't deal with it, okay. I'm just saying I want to see where he is 10 years from now. I really do. What's going to happen? Is he going to still be sitting there, playing his video games and chatting all day, playing with his cat? I mean, come on, Jane.
Spaceman, whatever he's doing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I'm going to back him. I'm going to be on his side because he really needs somebody, okay? I'm going to be behind him fully because he needs someone on his side. And this is really upsetting.
I am on his side.
You're not. You're out. You're definitely not right now.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes. He needs to
He's
hear
a 19-year-old boy that, and we shouldn't even be talking about him because he wouldn't want this.
He's not a boy. He's a man. He's 19 years old. Okay. And he's barely figure it out.
He's barely out there. What's he going to do? How is he going to go out and figure it out? How is he going to do that right now at this moment?
Something. I don't give a shit if he's got to go work in a soup kitchen for free.
Seriously?
make connections. You got to make connections, meet people. You know, you never know. You know, you got to get yourself out there in the world and let people see who you are. I mean, sitting in a room playing video games and watching, you know, Becca eat back, you know, eat a, you know, watching YouTube, it's not going to work. You know, it's
People
okay.
have different lives, spaceman. People didn't grow up the way you did. You know what I mean? People didn't have, you know, you're still privileged. Your mom is still doing things for you. You know, to have a boy that whose mom never did anything for him except for bad stuff. You know what I mean? It's come
Well,
on.
that should be, you know, a catalyst for him to get the fuck out of there and find something else. You know,
He has to
if,
have someone in his life to show him and mentor him and try to help him. And that's what I've been doing. But like, you know, I'm sitting here like going to bat for him and trying to get you to understand. And, you know, I do understand the way he is. And I talk to him a lot. And I know how he is. First of all, he will not like being talked about on the internet like this. This is not cool that we're discussing him, but I will defend anybody because that's kind of who I am. You know,
well,
I just think it's
hey,
not cool.
hey, if he came after me, then I can say whatever I want in my defense.
He didn't come after you.
Came after you when he texted you, when he talked to
No,
you. He didn't like what I said, and you told me. So
no,
I'm let.
he didn't say it in any kind of way, the way you're like being defensive. He didn't say it like that. Not at all. Not at all. It wasn't like that. And it shouldn't be brought to YouTube and the internet. So I don't know. I don't really want to discuss it anymore. I'm kind of done with it because he's going to be very disappointed by this. And this will hurt him. And it shouldn't have been like, I don't know. I don't know how you just took it to this level to be like, name the stream this and all that. And I thought we had it settled and it was just going to be like, okay, you know, let him know I'm sorry and we're done. And you guys could coexist back on the stream and whatever. I mean, everybody has a different sensitivity. Okay. Some people actually have a sweet, soft heart and that's okay. It's a very good thing in today's world. It is. And, you know, he will develop all the rest later as he goes through life the way we did and makes mistakes and learns about life. But we don't need to shove it down his 19-year-old throat right now. You know, there's too much of it now. Somebody's got to be there for the kid. You know, somebody's got to be something in his life that he never had. You had a father, right? You had a father. Okay. He does not have a father. You had a mother. I mean, there's so much you don't know and understand. And like, I'm going to go to bat. I'm going to go to bat for the underdog my whole life. Okay. This upsets me so bad. I will go to bat till the day I die for these kids and he is a kid. And for anybody, any underdog. I've gone to bat for Becca for years. Whoever, I'll go to bat for any one of you. I just don't understand it.
Well, I didn't mean to upset you or anybody else out there. I just wanted to say what was on my mind. You know, I have nothing against Tay. I really don't. I love Tay. I know he's a good kid, but I just like. I just want. I hope he watches this, and I hope he thinks, you know, like I don't hate him. I'm just like trying to like get him ready for the future. You know, it's like I know right now things might not be the best for him, but I think, you know, this world is not easy to deal with, and you need to be ready for whatever's coming at you when you go out in that world. I'm just saying it's not easy.
Then you
And
better build them up.
I know
Okay.
maybe I grew up differently, you know, had different family life and stuff. But
You were privileged. You were
I
very privileged.
I still had to deal with meanness. I had to deal with assholes all the time.
You didn't deal with the same stuff, okay? We need to build him up so he can get out there and be a success, because that's all he has. He's starting from the bottom. He's not starting from the place we started at. You know, if we don't lift him up to get him out there, how is he ever going to be a success? That's what I'm saying. He's bare minimum. He needs the bare minimum. The things that we had, that we took for granted, he does not have. I will be there. I will do it. If nobody else, I will do it, and I will help him. But, you know, you got to be careful. We got to be real careful with kids like that, and with anyone like that, adults like that, anybody, because people are broken. People are very broken, and we don't know the extent of their brokenness. We don't know who out there like is struggling to survive another day or minute to minute. It's scary. If you've ever had those thoughts in your head that you can't go on another day.
Yeah. I know. I agree with you. I do agree. You know, I mean, I guess I'm just trying to help in my own way, but I know my way is like, I don't use, what do they call it? Kids, gloves. Sometimes, I guess I come off gruff. I come off gruff and mean, but I don't mean to. I'm just trying to explain what the real world is like, and I understand, his personality. Yeah, he's
It's a
he's not.
good personality. It's a
Yes,
wonderful
he does.
personality.
He does have a good
It
personality.
needs to be protected, okay? Gruff and mean is what's making this world a shitty place. We need to protect the kind, soft personalities. We need more of that and less of the, the mean. And I'll say that till the day I die, We can't have these people just walk through life caring about themselves and not caring if they hurt other people's feelings or not, it's not
He's
cool.
not. He's not going to be like that, though, Jane. He's going to be him, but I just think he needs that push. He needs to see yeah, I do need to get out in the world. I need to be exposed. Let people see my skills and what I can do. But
He's got to be built up and given confidence first, okay? When he has nothing and he's at rock bottom, how are you going to push him? You got to get him there a certain way.
So I mean, it's a lost cause then, basically. I mean,
no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, we can sit here and baby them, like you say, and build them up. But what else are we gonna do? What can we do? I mean, unless one of us goes down there and moves in with them and says, Tay, we're gonna do this today. We're gonna go out and do
Spaceman,
that.
that's not fair. That's not cool.
No,
that is not cool.
But how else
that
is
is
it
not
gonna
cool.
happen? How else is it gonna happen? I mean,
that is so not cool. You saying this?
No, it's not uncool. I mean,
it's very uncool. It's so uncool. You know why? I have a problem with you saying this, like we're babying him or whatever, because your mom is babying your ass every day. And I'm like, that's not fair. He's 19 and you're 50. Now, come on. If you deserve it, why doesn't he deserve it? Why don't I deserve it? Why doesn't Tim deserve it? Why don't we all deserve it? Everybody deserves it.
I understand.
Right?
Right.
You don't understand. You can't get past your thoughts right now. You can't. I love you to death, but I don't understand this. You're kind of cold-hearted right now, okay? You know what? If someone didn't help me along the way, I probably wouldn't be here. If someone maybe didn't help Tim, maybe he wouldn't be here. If we weren't here to help people in this channel, maybe they wouldn't be here. How do we know? How do we know? How do you know you're not making a huge difference? How do you know, like, you could save a life? I'm going to keep thinking that maybe I can, okay? And maybe I have, and maybe I will. And I'm going to try like hell. I'm going to try like hell, and I'll give it until like my last breath, okay? I'm not going to just say, well, I'm going to let the world go teach him a lesson until he fixes himself. No, I refuse. I refuse.
That's the way I had to do it.
No, you had support. You had a father.
Yeah,
You had a family. You had money. You had things. You were given a car. You were given things. I'm sorry. We were privileged. We were. You went to college. You had basic needs. You had food.
So what?
How far do we need to?
So what can we do? Tell me what
You can't. I don't think you can be effective at all. I'm going to be there for him. That's all I know. But like, you can keep it off the internet. We can just not talk about it like this. You know what I mean? Like, this is not cool. I already talked to him. He's going to be super upset that we're having this big old discussion, on a live stream, making drama out of someone's life, which shouldn't be.
Why can't he come up and talk to us?
This is not the place to do this. Is this what you want your channel to be? Because if this is what you want, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of taking someone's real life and making that a live stream or a YouTube show. This is like someone's real life here we're talking about. He is not a sideshow.
All right.
This needs like deleted, because he's going to be extremely hurt. Like, he is not a subject. He is not a show. I mean, how did we get here from me just saying, hey, his feelings were hurt that you told him he was Sesame Street? Like, come on. I mean, Spaceman, I can't even believe this is you. I don't even know what's going on right now, but like, you go into some channels where private lives are discussed and anything goes, but like, I don't want to be a part of a channel where anything goes and we can bring up people's personal lives. There's things that are off limits, and let's keep it fun and lighthearted. But no, I don't want meanness and talking about people in a mean way. And I don't want all that, because it's not me.
I don't think I was talking about him in a mean way.
We shouldn't be talking about him anyway.
Right.
He doesn't want to be talked about. And, he's a soft, kind, wonderful, wonderful person.
I know
him very well. I talk to him every day. He is a wonderful, wonderful young man who any mother would be proud to have. And it's a shame, it's a shame. He's wonderful. So like, I don't understand where this is coming from, because you didn't want to be told that you hurt his feelings. And you know what? I cannot believe that you reacted this way. I thought it was over. So like, you need to just be mad at me and take this shit out on me, and I'll talk to you as an adult right here. You want to have it out? You have it out with me, but leave him alone, because he's allowed to have hurt feelings.
All right. I got you.
But let's not talk about anyone personally. If you want a reaction channel, you can have that. But I don't want to be a part of any reaction channels. I think they're mean people. You want 4,000 or 5,000 people, have at it. I'm going to go back to just doing whatever. I don't want to be a part of that kind of everyone making fun of everyone else and talking about people being fat and everything else. I don't want to be a part of any of that stuff. I don't want to talk about people and make fun of people and think it's funny and laugh. And I'm certainly not going to start out with a wonderful person like Tay. I love him, and I'm not going to be a part of this. I can't.
Well, he started it though.
He didn't start it. You told him romper room, and you made all kinds of comments to him because he doesn't like lewd, talk and stuff. He has a right. He doesn't like ignorant lewd talk, and he doesn't like being called that he's Sesame Street. That was an insult. You didn't tell anyone else that. You know what I mean? Like, and he didn't say anything back to you at all. He didn't say anything back. He just told me it hurt his feelings, and I said I would talk to you, and I did. And now you brought it here. Like, did it have to come here? Did it have to go this far? I don't even understand why it went this far and came right here.
I don't know. I guess I was hurt.
By what? Because you hurt someone's feelings and you didn't want to know that you hurt someone's feelings? I don't understand. I came to you nicely about it. We had a long talk about it, and I said, okay, cool. I'll just let them know you're sorry. And when you go back and chat, just act cool. That's all. Just be nice. But now you brought it here. You named the whole live stream. I said, it's like, we can't go back from this. We can't go back. Now it's this big thing. And hey,
it's not going to turn into anything. He'll get over it.
Maybe you'll get your 4,000 or 5,000 viewers someday, but you know what?
I don't want that. Why are you saying 4,000 or 5,000 viewers? That's not what I want. I mean,
I don't know what you want. Do you want a reaction channel? Is this like the first of many to come? Like, come on. I just want to be part of nice channels where we all get along and we all make a positive impact on people. A positive, like we were.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I fucked up. Okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. I thought it would. I told you before the stream it wasn't going to be pretty, and you said okay.
No, you wanted me to support you no matter what, but I can't support this. I have like certain moral code that I have to follow, and I just can't support being mean to anybody. Just, I can't support anyone's feelings being hurt.
I was just trying to explain my side and how I am. That's all. I'm not trying to hurt Tay. There's no reason in the world I have to hurt Tay. If anything, I'm trying to help Tay, and you don't like it.
You're not helping him.
You don't.
You can't say I'm gonna.
You don't like the way I'm trying to help. I mean,
no, that'd be like you smacking him across the head and being like, boy, I'm just trying to help you because life's going to smack you around. You know what I mean? There's fathers that do that, and they're called abusers. You don't do that to someone. It's not up to you to show him that the world's tough because he's going to find on his own. You can't do that with him. Someone that's sensitive.
I hope he does go out and find out. He will. And that will make him stronger. I really do. I think he'll go out and he'll deal with public, have to work with people, and find out that not everybody is nice. I mean, look, say me and you went to Taco Bell. We got a job, okay? You think those people are going to be nice to us? They're going to kiss our ass? And they're like, no, they're not.
Okay, how did you get to Taco Bell? How did you get to your first job? Did you have a car to get there? How did you get your first car? Did your parents buy you your first car?
Now you're making this about me.
No, I'm trying to tell you. Like,
I am not Tay, okay?
Right. But I'm saying we didn't have to fight. We had things, okay? Okay, we had support. We have things. Life is already smacking this kid in the face. Life is already hard. We don't know what hard is, okay? We didn't know what hard was at 19. We didn't know that. My parents bought me my first car. I'm sure you got your first car. When you got a job, you didn't have to walk there. You didn't have to worry about missing a meal. not eating for a day, 2 days, something, right? Wonder where that's going to come from. Or, there was just so many things. There's so many things you don't even understand. Like, you think about that, but some people can't like have empathy and can't put themselves in someone's place like that. But this is like basic human stuff. And it's, there's people that are really living this life out there, and it's only going to be the kind people who care about them that can make a difference in their life and do something. It's not the people that say, well, I'm going to teach you, you need to just get out there and live it. What if they give up in between? What if they can't take their life and something happens because they don't have a father and they don't have a mother and they don't have an aunt or an uncle or anybody in their life? Then what? You could have made a difference, but in the meantime, you don't really care because your life's good in the meanwhile, and it's just another kid that slipped through the cracks, right? Well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't accept that. As long as I have a breath and I make a difference in someone's life, maybe I can do what I can do from here, but I can at least build him up and give him confidence and let him know he's loved. And then, even if it takes a while, but I'm sure as hell not going to cut him down when he's cut down every single day. And you know why I know? Because I was cut down every single day, multiple times. And it makes you super sensitive to people cutting you down. So when you say, you think you're doing what's right, it's not what's right. Because it hurts to hear people cut you down. It hurts very bad. And I know where he's coming from. I mean, did your parents ever tell you they wish you were never born? Wish they never had you? How about you're an ugly bastard? Were you ever told that? It's just, you don't know what someone's gone through. So if he's sensitive, there may be a reason. If I'm sensitive, there may be a reason. Maybe that's why I try so much harder with people. I need you to really think about that because you don't know. You don't know what someone's been through. And maybe they're barely holding shit together and they act happy on the outside. And they give to everybody. But I'm not mad, but I'm super disappointed. And I'm going to have to go now. But I love you guys and I'm going to go. So have a good night.
All right. Sorry, Jane. I'm sorry.